So this is a 6-light top sash window, top sash, and if you see down there, you'll notice the bevel on there, which is there as a wind to stop the to seal the windows when they come together. Yeah, that's the sort of state that they're in. And if I go on this side, and the reason I'm showing you is because that bevel there is very important, and I'm going to show you in the next stage what we do. The next stage is to take this bevel off. And the reason I do that is because invariably they're damaged or too short, or they don't seal properly anymore. So in order to do that, you plug the planer in, and we literally started. You've got to hold your plane as level as you can. Test it with both ends. This should be the last part. One more. Now we've got a level surface to work on. We'll just take that off a little bit. That's it, that's better. Now what happens is that you have to put the bevel back on again. So this is one I prepared earlier. This is the top sash. So that is now all flat again. So what we meant to do is measure that. We see that that is 34, there or thereabouts. Yeah? Now we go over to the table saw. And everything is done on the table saw. It's got to be 34. So we've got a bit of scrap wood. This happens to be about 15mm thick, which is far too thick, and it's about 75mm wide. So we're going to take that down to 34. Wind that down. Wind. So it's not quite as dangerous. Put a bevel on that, but the first thing we've got to do is take it down to around about 12.5mm. The reason for that is that you want this thickness of the parting bead, and the parting bead is 10mm. So this is at the moment is we want to take it down to 12.5 because we're going to compensate for the saw width in a second. You'll see that. Right. So we wind the blade back up again. That's it. Now the first pass. Take it to 12.5, yeah? There or thereabouts, yeah? So that's 34 that way, 12.5 that way. Now what we do is we set the saw blade to about 9 degrees. And what we're wanting to do is we're wanting to cut it all the way through. So we cut that. So this angle of the blade is now set at around about 9 degrees, and we take the that now is 10 degrees, 10 mil, yeah, and we have a perfect bevel for each side. What I always do is I put the thinner bevel I put on the top sash, and the thicker bevel I put on the bottom sash, and you'll see that in a second. So I take the thicker of the two. It's only marginally, it's less than a mil, yeah? And always remember that the thick part goes to the top, and what you want is to make sure that the right angle of that is against there like that. Now what we do is we use a bit of glue, run a bead of glue along there. You can be as generous or as parsimonious as you like. Spread it about a bit. Now, because these have got horns on, it makes the other steps a little bit more involved. If it's flat, it's very, very simple. But this, so you've spread the glue, make sure it's all over, wipe your finger clean. Now remember that that's the bevel, there's your bevel, that's the narrow part which is slightly thicker than the other piece we took off, and that, as you can see, is about 10 mil. So we put that on there. Making sure that it's level at the top. Stop. Okay. When you put these brads in, make sure they go in at an angle. Yeah, because they mustn't go into the channel that's for the rebate that's for the glass. He thinks it's time for a new gun. Or some maintenance on this one. Look at that switch. No, leave it. See how we've got a new bevel on there that will fit in with our parting bead when we put it in, because we can cut this to whatever length we need to. Yeah, on the top you'll see it gives a much better finish. This will be sanded down, and underneath, yeah, you've got a bit of strength there, and there's your channel for the glass, the rebate for the glass.